Hi guys, it's Ellen, and tonight I'm going to show you how to debone a chicken thigh. This is a really useful skill if you ever want to use chicken thigh meat or just the dark meat from the chicken, which has more juice and is a little bit more flavorful than the breast meat, in recipes where you need boneless chicken. So I'm going to show you how to do this, and be patient with yourself because it takes some time to get fluent at this, but it's well worth the effort to have this skill up your sleeve. So you can see here, I've already separated the legs and thighs. Our packages come with a leg and thigh connected, and so you just have to disconnect them before you debone them. I'm going to start with the chicken thigh here, and you're going to flip it over and just find the bone, and then you're just going to make a cut following the bone, just straight down. All right, and just kind of pull the meat away as you go and keep it taut, because it's just going to help you get a really nice clean cut and leave as little meat on the bone as possible. Okay, so you're just going to follow that bone around here on both sides. And you want to use a really nice sharp steak knife for this. I have one of our filleting knives, and if you have a filleting knife, that's definitely the preferred tool here. All right, so you're just going to cut around the bone. And then when you get down to this stage where you've cut down on both sides, what I like to do is I'll just stick my knife through and run it up. Okay? Now you can cut down along the bone, and there's a little piece of cartilage and tendons right here that you have to cut around. Just kind of in a circular motion. And there you go. All right. So then I like mine boneless and skinless, but you can definitely leave the skin on if you prefer that. All you have to do is just kind of stick your fingers underneath and rip it off and disconnect it with your knife on the one end. All right. And make sure you don't throw this away. What I like to do is I'll freeze a bunch of bones together, and then when I'm ready to make stock, I can just pull the frozen pack out of the freezer, toss them in a pot with some vegetables and spices and things, and make a nice chicken stock that I can use later. All right, now the legs are a little bit more tricky, and I usually don't debone legs, but I'm going to show you how to do it just because it's also useful if you need some more boneless dark meat. So the trouble with a leg is that there's a bunch of tendons to work around. So the way I like to start is just to kind of disconnect everything by cutting about an inch from the top of the leg, and just cut all the way around to kind of sever everything and make it a little bit easier to debone. All right, then you can see the bone goes right here, so it's follow the bone again, and you're going to cut straight down. You can just see that there's a lot more to work around on these. Okay, and then we're going to use the same technique where you just kind of let your knife follow the bone all the way around on both sides until you get to this stage, and then you can stick your knife behind the bone and cut down. Oops, I didn't cut all the way around on this side. Just like that. All right. There's one leg. And here's the second one. Again, 1 inch below the top of the leg. Be very careful of your fingers because meat is very slippery. All right, get your knife behind the bone, cut down. All right, and there we go. 2 legs and 2 thighs completely deboned. So hopefully that's helpful, and now you know a new skill in the kitchen.